Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today is a guide to soccer part 4. If you haven't watched the other ones, then go watch them first before you watch this. Today I'll be teaching like more advanced stuff. So yeah, like if you haven't watched the if you like haven't watched the other ones, then you're not really gonna understand this one. But yeah, just like go ahead and watch the other ones if you haven't already. And alright, yeah. So first thing we're gonna get into is like more like skill moves and stuff. Today I'm gonna be teaching some different ones. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna. Okay, so if you've been practicing like the Maradona spin for a little while, you can probably do it right now. So you could probably do something like this. So you pull it back and then you go, oh no, that wasn't exactly like it. But like you could probably do something kind of like this now. So yeah, and when you should use the Maradona spin is probably like in tight spaces. Yeah, that's like mainly when you should use it. Like if you're like by like the end of the field or something, like use a Maradona spin because they're really good in tight spaces. Today I'm gonna be teaching a different move. This one is kind of like advanced and harder to do than the Maradona spin. It's called the rainbow flick. You guys have probably heard about it if you know anything about soccer. And yeah, so it's kind of hard to do. So the traditional way how you're supposed to do it, it's you're supposed to take the ball like this, and you're supposed to take this. You're supposed to take either foot, roll it up like that, and then like when you're done like rolling it up, you're supposed to like flick it like that. Now I don't do it that way because for me it's just like I just don't do it that way. My way of doing it is placing one foot right like this way, and placing a foot this way. Then you roll it up with this foot, and then you flick it. Now that went backwards. That's actually not how you're supposed to do it. It's supposed to flick and go way over your head. I'm actually still practicing it, so I'm not like gonna be the best at it. Now mastering this should probably take anywhere from like a week to 2 weeks. I've been doing it for about like a little bit less than a week now, probably like 5 days, and I'm getting better at it, but I'm still not doing it right. So like another example of how to do it is like, well, if you want to do the traditional way, do it like this, roll it up, and then like flick like that. And don't get frustrated about it because like you're not gonna get it the first try. You're probably not gonna get it the first or second day, but you're gonna get it someday. But like if you want to do it my way, then like just put a foot like this. Yeah, I'll do it the other way. Put a foot like this, and roll it up. And then like before you do it, kind of like bend your knee out, and then like jump. You see that one almost went over my head. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way, but that's just like how I do it. In my opinion, it's much more easier that way. Yeah. And I'm also gonna teach you guys how to do like a step over. Step overs are pretty easy. Basically, what you gotta do is you take one of your feet, you put them like this, kind of like this together. Now let me get the ball. Now when you do that, you take one foot and you go this way. You move out. Then you put the other foot like that, and then like it'll trick like the defender or something into like going that way. Now and then you can like put the ball that way and then like run that way. That is how like you do it. You can do it with both feet. You can do it that way, or you can do it that way. They're pretty easy to do. And yeah, those are some like kind of advanced moves. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty easy to do. I'm not gonna lie, they're actually easy. Well, the step overs are easy. Maradona spin is like moderately hard, and then like rainbow flick is like kind of hard. So I'm gonna do a rainbow flick. This is how you do it like all together. Oh, that was not a rainbow flick. Like I said, I'm still kind of practicing it. So you do this, then like you bend it. Ooh, that was not a rainbow flick either. I need to lock in. So you do it like this. That was also not a rainbow flick. That's the last time I'm gonna try and do it right now. But yeah, if you practice it for a while, it'll eventually, if you like practice it for a while, it'll eventually start going over your head. And then like, I'd say like a couple weeks, you can probably start using it in a game. Maybe it matters how like advanced and stuff you are. But yeah, don't like use those moves if you're just like starting. Like if you're like kind of advanced and you know some things about soccer. And also another tip, like don't like start doing like a whole bunch of moves at once. You won't be able to concentrate on a lot of moves, and it just won't be efficient. So like I'd say probably do like at most like 3 moves start practicing like at most 3 moves at a time. I'd probably say practice do like 1 at a time. That's what I've been doing, and I've been doing like pretty good at it. All right, so that's it for moves. Next, we're gonna move on to juggling. So now juggling, if you've been like practicing juggling from like the start of my videos, you're probably getting kind of good at it. You can probably do a lot by now. But some things about it: don't practice with 1 foot. That's not very efficient. And don't just think that. And also like, don't just think that like just because you don't use it in a game doesn't mean that it's important. Doesn't mean it's not important. Most of the like popular players and like good players now use juggling, like Lamine Yamal, Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona, Mbappe. All of them use them. Like most players actually. So don't think just because I'm young you shouldn't do it. I do it, and I'm kind of buns at it because like juggling's not really my thing, but like I'm getting better at it. So yeah, you just like flick it up like this, and you practice with both feet. Don't make it go like super high in the air. That's not good. That's not how you juggle. You make it go low, kind of like that. And yeah, and then like if you're getting really good, you can also kind of like put the ball like this, and you can. I've done that only a couple times, but I'm starting to do it like more and more and more. But it's only if you're like really good. Also, some just more things about like soccer in general, like just like take some days off. Like if you've been practicing soccer for like 2 weeks straight, yeah, take a day off. It won't make you worse, trust me. It might actually make you a little bit better because your muscles like might need to like relax and take a break for a little bit. So yeah, that's just like some things about like soccer in general. Yeah, and don't just because like you see like other people like doing like really cool moves and stuff, like that's not like what soccer's all about. Like if you still don't know the basics, yeah, and you want to do like cool moves, like don't do that. Like at least like learn how to kick first, how to dribble, like some basic skill moves, then like go ahead and learn that stuff. Cause trust me, it won't work. Like you're not gonna be the best player if you're just gonna learn like all these cool moves, but you don't know how to dribble. That's just not good. But yeah, juggling. I don't really have anything to talk about juggling. I'm probably not gonna talk about it in other videos. Another thing, guys, I might not be posting that much in about a week and that's because I start school really soon, and it's gonna be like really stressful because I'm going into middle school. So like just like bear with me if I don't post a lot of videos. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep on trying. I have homework and all that other stuff to do. So yeah. All right. Next, we're gonna be moving on to kicking. All right. Okay. So kicking, very important. Now, if you've like been practicing like curve kicks and like regular kicks, you could probably do something like this. Now, I'm gonna show you guys. You can probably do something like kind of like that. Well, that wasn't a very good example, but you can probably start using like that. If you wonder why my ball just like went outside, because there's like a hole in the net, it came that way. Yeah. So basically, you can probably start being able to curve kick. Like I said in my other videos, you want to kick in the top 2 corners because the goalie's probably like not going to reach that way. If you practice kicking in the top 2 corners, you're probably going to make a goal like 9 out of 10 times. I'm not even lying. Yeah, that's kicking for you. Kicking is, yeah, there's like many different ways to kick, but those are just like the 2 really easy ones. There's also like volley kick and like a whole bunch of others. So yeah, you could probably start doing something like that. That was actually kind of good example. Yeah, you could probably start doing it and practice with both of your feet, by the way. Always practice with both of your feet and everything. And yeah, that's really it for kicking. Yeah, and then part 5, guys, is probably going to be the last part of this series. Well, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, that's kicking. It's not that hard. It's really easy to understand. All right, you guys. So as you guys can see, I have some cones stacked up. Sorry if this isn't a very good angle. Like it's in the morning time, so like the sun's like, yeah, you guys get it. But yeah, this is for dribbling. Don't do like some crazy cone drills that you see online, like just because you think that it's cool. Like if you want to do cone drills, like to start with like the basics, kind of like this, and then just like kind of like go out. Use both parts of your feet, kind of like this, and like you can like face in. No, I can do like way more like face in than this. Like this is really easy for me. But like if you're better and you're like more advanced, like put them like more closer together and it'll challenge you more. Yeah, don't do like some crazy cone drills. Like if you want to and you're good and you already know cone drills, then yeah, I guess you could do it. Or like don't do it just because you've seen it. Like I practice like going like in and out like this, like go like this. I go like out, then in, and out, and in, and out, and in, out. Yeah, kind of like that. Now that wasn't a very good example, but yeah, cone drills are pretty easy to do. All you need is cones. If you don't have cones, then like I don't know, you're just kind of out of luck to just like get some cones or something. And yeah, that's that for like dribbling. Remember to like dribble like close together, like on your knees bent and stuff like that. Dribble close. That's it for dribbling. Next, I'm gonna be doing just like stuff that you're probably gonna need for soccer, and that's gonna be the end of part 4. So stuff that you're obviously gonna need is obviously a soccer ball. It doesn't have to be this ball, any ball obviously. You're also gonna need like cleats. Now you can use like other shoes, but like it's better to use cleats or practice like without cleats, like just barefoot. That's also a good way to practice, but only if like there's not, only if like you're sure like there's not like glass and like nails and stuff obviously. You're also probably gonna need cones for dribbling drills. You don't have to have, but you can also get a net. Nets are pretty good. You can get like a bigger one or a smaller one depending on how big you are and how like old you are. But that's like the stuff that you're probably gonna need. You can also get like some other stuff too, like some extra stuff. But like yeah, that's it. So this is the end of part 4. Yeah, part 4. Thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe, man. Yeah, goodbye.